Well, Mumbai Indians have stormed to the top of the IPL points table, the IPL 2021 points table after a close victory over Sunrisers Hyderabad. Kiran Pollard was the man of the match for his sterling efforts. Rahul Chahar had a brilliant game. But we'll give you all the details. But before we do that, here's a quick look at why you should download the Fan Fight app.
It's match day. Play fantasy cricket now. Get up to 2.5 crores daily and lots more. 20 times more. Win big on Fan Fight. This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Right then, Mumbai Indians are now on top of the points table. The defending champions, the most successful team in IPL history, defeated Sunrisers Hyderabad by 13 runs after electing to bat first in the game on Saturday night. What an effort that was from Mumbai Indians, to be honest, because it was a great start from skipper Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock before Mumbai Indians lost their way in the middle, before Kiran Pollard really hauled them back to a respectable par score on the Chennai pitch. That was a remarkable batting performance, and Mumbai Indians were, of course, elated with the way Kiran Pollard finished off the innings for Mumbai Indians. That was a great effort, and so that's something really that you've gotten used to seeing from Pollard over the years for be it Mumbai Indians or the West Indies. He's such a champion, especially in the T20 format. Now, chasing 151, Sunrisers Hyderabad got off to a good start. Much like David Warner did in the previous game, he batted well. He was, of course, a little more watchful on Saturday night because Johnny Bairstow, who had been promoted up the order to open the innings with David Warner after Ridhiman Saha was dropped, was on fire. He really took the attack to the opposition, and at the power play stage, it did look like Hyderabad were in a very, very strong position. But of course, you've come to see the game in Chennai, and suddenly it changes after the 10th over, and fortunes change pretty quickly in Chennai on a pitch where spinners have come to dominate proceedings. And that's exactly what happened with the Sunrisers Hyderabad on Sunday. Once David Warner got out, Johnny Bairstow got out, they again lost their way in the middle. Manish Pandey, he was criticized in the first two games for SRH for not closing out the games. On Saturday, he couldn't get too many runs. He couldn't even stay put on the wicket for too long. And an inexperienced and fragile middle order was once again exposed to the guile and skill set of the Mumbai Indians bowlers. Rahul Chahar, the Mumbai Indians leg spinner, was brilliant again, picking up 3 wickets. He was just outstanding. And there was a glimmer of hope when Vijay Shankar took Krunal Pandya on towards the closing stages of the innings. But it wasn't smart batting from Sunrisers Hyderabad, and you also have to give credit to Mumbai Indians, who were just phenomenal with the ball and the way they fielded. Hardik Pandya's run out of David Warner, of course, was one of the turning points in this game, as was Rahul Chahar's spell, where he picked up 3 crucial wickets. So Mumbai Indians will be a very, very happy unit after the way they started the tournament. In the very first game of the 2021 IPL, Mumbai Indians had gone down to Royal Challengers Bangalore, and they were obviously bitterly disappointed with the way they played against RCB. But a week and about 8 days later, Mumbai Indians are now top of the table, and that's something that pretty used to dominating proceedings in the IPL. Of course, Royal Challengers Bangalore will have the opportunity to go back to the top of the table when they take on Kolkata Knight Riders on Sunday. Sunday's, of course, a double-header day, the first double-header day of the 14th edition of the IPL, so there'll be plenty of action there in the middle, and you will, of course, get to hear a lot of it on Sports Today, starting with fantasy tips, pre-match and post-match analysis, exclusive interviews, and of course fantasy, and of course match summary. So there'll be plenty to take you through your Sunday, and then also on to Monday when we begin a new week for the IPL. So thank you so much for joining me on this segment. This is it from the match summary. Please do not forget to download the Fan Fight app, where you can make your own teams and play fantasy cricket, and do share and subscribe to our channel, to Sports Today. Thank you so much for joining us.